The way I use an underwater camera most of the time is on the front deck of my boat, whether that's in my nitro or my tracker, but I'm using it on the front deck of the boat. So a few things you want to keep in mind when you're trying to select an underwater camera. The biggest factor for me, the way I use it personally, is the brightness of the screen. That's why I choose the HD7i Pro from Aqua-Vu to use up here on the front deck of my boat. The brightness of that screen, even in bright sunlight, I'm able to still see that screen to make out the images on it. I used to use the 7 or the 10 Pro, which is a bigger camera, but it doesn't have quite as bright of a screen as this HD7 does. So I have since dropped back to a little bit smaller screen for that trade-off of the brightness. If you want to use, a camera while you're standing on a boat dock or somewhere like that where you've got cover overhead, you've got shade, you can get by with a screen that's not quite as bright. One other tip, if you know you want a smaller camera than even using it out on a boat, something that you can do, as long as you'll be safe in doing this, is take a towel, cover your head with that towel, especially with those little micro cameras, the Revolution, those style cameras. You can cover your head with that towel and then really make it dark around you and see that screen extremely well by using it that way. So just a couple tips when you're trying to select that camera at Bass Pro Shops. Be sure to look at how bright the screen is, the nit of that screen, and then apply that with how you're going to use it, whether you're going to be on a dock, out on the front deck of a bass boat, whatever your situation is.